Feeling reflective?
I think mortified would be closer to the mark.
Is it really that bad?
Well, let's see, shall we? I've insulted my friends, my neighbours, who all now know I'm shacked up with an escort, so yeah, on the whole, I think it is that bad.
And whose fault is that?
Mine, I know.
I'm not defined by this escort thing, at least not until now. I've had plenty of other jobs in my time. PR, concierge, maitre d', nude model.
Nude model? Oh, this just gets better. I'll announce that in the Rovers at lunchtime, shall I?
I was at university.
Well, any other little career surprises while we're at it, Porn star, little light gun running in your 30s. Folks round here have always had me down as someone who thinks she's special. Audrey Roberts, good time girl, married money, swans about as Lady Mayoress.
And I brought shame to the great seal of Weatherfield.
I wonder what Alfie would have said about all this.
He's dead, Audrey. It doesn't really matter, does it?
It'll be all over the street by now, you know. Audrey Roberts and her gigolo. They'll be having a field day.
Morning.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, Gail. You sleep okay?
Eventually. You?
Oh, I slept great, Tar.
Nick, will you bring your sheets down, please?
We only had a cuddle.
I always do the sheets on a Monday. I didn't mean...
Sex on the brain, I reckon. You're imagining Gran going at it, hammer-on songs with Midnight Cowboy?
Maybe. Is that his professional name? Like with wrestlers?
It's a film about a male prostitute.
Don't think I know it.
Dustin Hoffman.
Hello? Am I the only one who cares? Your Gran's living with an escort?
Well, yeah, only about our inheritance. I mean, she's been with him for months. She must have racked up an hell of a bill.
But escort's not really the same as prostitute, though, is it?
Still charges for his time.
So do I. I just use my hands, that's all.
Yeah, whereas Lewis uses...
Don't push it, young man.
Mum, it's just accompanying old dears to charity dues. Cocoa and canasta. It's hardly the red light district of Amsterdam now, is it?
I want to know how much he charges.
I need to get to work.
Oh, I'll fetch those sheets.
Maybe it's just me.
Mum, all we're saying is...
It'd be a dull old world if we were all the same.
Exactly. He's a nice guy, and he makes Gran happy.
I can't believe you two are... Oh, I give up. I'm going to work.
Have you thought about having a party or something on weekend?
Nah, too busy at the market. Saturdays are mad. Oh, the mint these. Taffers, I wear them for work.
Oh, John picked him.
Happy birthday, Ches.
Kettle's just boiled.
Great. Now you listen. I know what you think of me, but the only person you're hurting with all this is Fizz. And she's broken her back to make your birthday special, so for God's sake, Ches, just for today, eh?
I'll do us a nice tea tonight, shall I?
Yeah, that'll be great. See ya.
See ya. Do you reckon he's warming up to you?
I can't believe he's not having a birthday party. You're only 16 once. He's got a few cards then.
Yeah. Now, from my mum, of course.
How can your mother forget his 16th birthday?
You don't know me, man. For my 16th, I got a space opera and 40 fags. I didn't even smoke. Right, here's your tea. I'd better go. Have you got any plans for today?
Not really.
Well, have you thought about asking Roy if you could go back to the cafe?
How can I? As far as most people around here are concerned, I'm Mr. Sofa, selling furniture in Rochdale.
Well, we'll have to pretend you've been made redundant.
Oh, great. Can't even keep a fictional job.
Oh, look, I know it's not perfect, but it'll tide you over for a bit. John?
Yeah, I'll go and see him, I promise.
See ya.
Carpet's new.
No?
How'd you keep them looking so nice?
I hoover.
I've heard of that. I'll have to look into it. Just saying how nice. Molly's got everything, you know, plants in the bathroom. The only green thing in my bog is a bottle of nightness.
Right.
So do you reckon you're interested?
Well, I'll have to get the professionals in to have a proper look, but yeah, I'm interested. Well, I better dash or steal off my guts for garters. Actually, I'm a manager now and he can go whistle. See you later.
Oh, see ya. Could you be a bit more what? Look, I know you're not mad keen on the idea of moving, but please, we've decided now. New start, new baby. Hey, if Eileen puts an offer in, this could go through quick. There's no chain.
I know.
So, if you want to give Kevin plenty of notice about leaving the garage, you need to talk to him.
Lovely day for it.
You see, it started.
He only said lovely day for it.
We know what he meant.
Morning, you two.
Did you see her smirking?
No, she was smiling.
I know a smirk when I see one. Do you know, I should do what Mrs. Holm did, one of my customers. Her husband died and she met this lovely man, years younger. He was a drummer in a reggae band. Well, she was quite high up in the WI, so you can imagine the gossip.
Yeah, what did she do?
She sold up her house, cafe, and emigrated to Jamaica. They now run a jerk chicken stand on the beach in Negro. She looks 10 years younger. She often sends me a postcard.
Is that what you want to do? Grab a piece of paradise?
Morning.
Well, anything's got to be better than this.
Well, does running away ever really help? I mean, never mind the cost.
Now, I'll do what Mrs. Arn did. Sell up this place, the house, and find somewhere glorious for us where the sun's always shining.
But you'd sell out, leave your family, just for me.
Yeah, of course I would. As far as my family's concerned, they won't see it so much as losing a grandmother as gaining a holiday home. Oh, take no notice. I just think I'm mad. We've only known each other 5 minutes. I'm talking about emigrating.
This time, I'm fine.
You're all right, Albert.
Yeah, of course. See you later.
Once it's level one.
It's fine.
It's all under control. Spoke to Owen this morning.
Schedule of works? Schedule of hanging around, drinking tea, arguing the toss over city, more like. Excuse me. Can you at least pretend to look busy while we're here? Just to humour me.
On a tea break. Owen says they're on top of things.
Owen says whatever we want to hear. Now then, I want that floor finished by Monday latest.
Yeah, well, he said it might be.
Monday latest? Say what? You can be in charge of making sure that happens if you like. How's that suit you? Eh? Right.
Sorry, Roy, can I have a quick word? Certainly. Just let me finish this factory order.
Right, I've got my cheese and pickle on white. I've got my large sausage roll. I've got my tuna tub, yes. I've got my iced finger, yes. I've got my wagon wheel, yes. I've got my fruits of the forest fromage frais.
And the banana.
One of my 5 a day, Roy. Thank you. Oh, did I say me cheese and pickle on white?
Yes.
Oh, my heart skipped a beat there. Only Lorraine from packing, she can get quite shirty, granary-wise.
You see where John went?
How much would you pay for him?
It would never occur to me to pay for a bloke.
Look, I have with fella. I'm amazed it hasn't occurred to me.
Can you believe it, though? Audrey, of all people. There's Gail, spends months inside, then comes out, a mother is dating a hooker. It's like one of them big American glossy TV shows.
Desperate fishwives.
Madam Begonia? You sure it's safe to be seen with me?
Cheers. Fun a pint always tastes nicer when it's served by a beautiful woman.
Half is it, Ken?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Do you reckon Lewis thinks we're all gagging for it and he's called in troops?
Actually, someone came on to me earlier. Now, it might just be coincidence, but I ran out of my perfume this morning, so I pinched some of Becky's.
Chav, my love for it.
Well, whatever it is, it seems to be working. There you are, Ken.
Thank you. So, as a former escort myself, I'm the last person to stand in judgment.
No, sure, I would never have pegged you as someone who wanted to stay put all his life. You must have had wider horizons at some point.
Oh, yes. That is true. As recent as last year, actually, I had the chance to start again, to completely change my life.
Really? So what stopped you?
I refuse to answer that question on the grounds it might incriminate me.
But in the end, you decided that pastures new were not for you.
Well, it was certainly very tempting at the time, but it's easy sometimes to imagine that spending the rest of your days here, same routine, same faces, same pub, could be mind-numbingly dull.
But you think you made the right choice?
There'll always be the siren songs of excitement and spontaneity, but familiarity has a beauty all of its own. Yep. If you choose to put your roots down here, I'm sure you'll be as happy with Audrey as I am with Deirdre.
Anyway, love, give me a call when you get this, eh? Let me know what you're doing. And again, you know, sorry I went off on one this morning. Bye.
So, Gran, I'm only asking because I'm interested.
Oh, David. If this is another of your stupid comments...
Lewis was an escort, David, no biggie. Like Audrey said, there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of.
Of course there isn't.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. If there's nothing to be ashamed of, then you wouldn't mind if I thought about doing it.
What?
Well, I mean, it sounds dead easy, doesn't it? And it looks like he makes a good enough living from it, and obviously you've not got a problem with that sort of work, so as career prospects go...
Oh, just go for your dinner. Go on, both of you.
Audrey!
Would you just go? Go now.
Oh, where are you going dressed like that?
Going to the opera, where do you think? No, I'm going running. Those toilets, this whole place, honestly, I'm sorry, but I'm just not used to working in conditions like this. It's like something out of a Gracie Fields film.
Danny says she likes it, says she feels dead at home.
Well, trolls traditionally live under bridges, don't they?
Last night's hangover still not shifted, Sean.
I think somebody must have spiked my 8th margarita.
You, just let me look at a sample.
I said I'm on top of it. It's nothing for you to worry your pretty little head about. Now then. Good this, Sean.
Thanks.
You got a hangover?
Of course not, he's still drunk.
You're not capable of working, you shouldn't come in at all.
Excuse me, I'll deal with the staff. You coming in this state again, I'll be docking you a day's pay. Have you spoken to Owen yet about the floor?
He couldn't talk, some family emergency.
And you buying that?
You not met my sister. There'll be some emergency, trust me. Going running?
No, I thought I'd try out for the UK Bob Skeleton team. Running! It's my new lunchtime regime. It was you and Kevin that inspired me. Just the water. Very important to keep hydrated. So, have you had any interest with your house?
Eileen seems keen.
Really? And she don't mind the cladding?
Well, she didn't mention it.
No, she probably thinks it's classy. And those tiny yards. I could never go back now after having a garden. I mean, where would I put the chimney? Of
course.
Right, I better get going. You know, Kevin was going to come with me, but he didn't want to in the end. How did you keep him motivated when you and him were running?
You know what men are like. Dogs. Just promising something at the end of it and they'll do anything. Pint usually did the trick.
Oh, yeah, I'll try that. Well, best of luck with selling your house. I hope it's not too hard to shift.
Thank you.
Hi, Tyrone.
All right, sir.
Hey, love. Spoke to Kevin yet?
Not had the chance.
You work with him?
Yeah, but we've been dead busy.
Ty, my due date is soon and I want to be in the new place and settled before the baby comes. Kevin knows all this is coming.
Not this quick. Right, I'll go to the Rovers with him after work. He might take it better with a few pints inside him.
You've got to do something, mate. It's a big one. 16.
To be honest, I'm shattered from work. All the early mornings. I just fancy a quiet one.
And what about the weekend, then?
Maybe. I'm not that bothered, really.
Oh, come on, mate. It'll be epic. Let's really push the boat out.
Since when did you become the big party planner?
You mean, mate? On my 16th, me and my mates wanted to go and see that film. boogie nights. He was in 18, and a rumour had gone round school that he was supposed to be dead rude, topless birds on roller skates and everything.
Was it any good?
Not great, actually. The boat wouldn't let us in, underage.
What'd you do instead?
Spice World, the movie.
Oh, on your birthday? Oh, you must have been dead disappointed.
I don't know. The story was a bit hard to follow, but the songs are dead catchy.
Don't ever change, eh, Kirk?
How's the sexiest hairdresser this side of the Pennines?
Oh. If that's a dig at Lewis.
Paranoid? Madge. You know me better than that. I'm just glad you found someone who makes you smile.
Sweetheart, thank you. I don't think that's a general feeling, though.
Who cares what anyone else thinks? Who cares what he used to do? You found someone who you love, and that's all that matters.
Oh, hi. What are you doing here?
I just popped in for a trim.
I'll do it.
Oh, sweetheart, thank you. If you wouldn't mind closing up for me?
Of course not. Right. What do you want done, handsome?
Just tidy up. Nothing drastic.
Play your cards right, and you might even get to hobnob.
So how come you got so bladdered last night? You must have spent a fortune.
Actually, I was lying before. I started off on Canal Street, had 3 pints, 2 knockbacks and a kebab. Got home, depressed. Started looking at pictures of Dylan on Vi's page. Got all teary and then polished off a bottle of Eileen's Christmas sherry.
You know, you want to be careful Liz don't find out you're using her identity on the internet. She got the listing.
Oh, please. She can barely work the till, never mind a computer. Oh, you're not going to keep me company in pub?
Oh, no. I want to make something nice for Chess's tea.
Oh, all right, Fizzbomb. Give him my best, won't you? All right, lovely. Try.
Louise, where are you, sweetheart? You're worrying me now.
Mum?
Hello.
I think I probably owe you an apology.
You think? Oh, for what exactly? Calling me an old fool or goading me into telling the world and his wife that I'm going out with a hooker?
Shouldn't have done that.
No, you shouldn't. Listen to me. What I do and who I go out with is my business. I need a drink. Are you coming?
There we are, thank you.
And if you change your mind, the name's Ricky. I'll be sitting over there, just staring at the sexiest barmaid in town.
I think he might be talking to you, Liz.
What are you doing?
You see, everybody is laughing at me.
No one's even looking at you.
Wowzer, Elizabeth. You're on fire.
Oh, yes. I've still got it, sweetheart.
Yes, ladies. White wine, I think.
Oh, I'll make it a bottle. Anything but Chardonnay.
OK, I'll bring it over. Is Lewis not with you?
No, he's not, actually. Do you know, he hasn't answered any of my calls all day.
Maybe he's just got his phone switched off.
After the palaver in here last night, he's probably packing his bags as we speak, and I, for one, wouldn't blame him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can't help feel that's partly my fault.
Partly? That's rich.
Look, I know I shouldn't have said what I did, but, well, when I heard he was moving in...
You, Rita, Claudia, chipping away, sticking your oar in. You can't bear to think of anybody else being happier.
I know you're upset.
Oh, thanks, Liz.
There we are. Do you want an ice bucket?
Oh, no, it won't be in the bottle that long.
And, well, for what it's worth, I won't care what Lewis used to do. I think he's gorgeous.
No, thank you. Bet she's loving this. Bet they all are.
I don't think anybody's that bothered.
Oof.
I was just looking out for you. You're me mother. I mean, how many times have you warned me off my fellas?
Yes, and I was right every single time, wasn't I?
That's not fair.
What? With your track record? Do you know, I reckon there's a great big poster of you on the wall in the local loony bin with your mobile number underneath.
Dare you? I've not long buried the man I loved.
I reckon it must be this perfume I pinched off Becky.
tie.
Pint, please.
8 tie. Went down the bank this morning, got my mortgage application form. I'm that excited.
All right.
Fingers crossed, eh?
Audrey.
Lewis, I thought... Why haven't you been answering your phone?
Out of juice. Why?
I couldn't get hold of you.
You know what you were saying this morning about moving away?
Oh, it was just that...
You were only saying what I've been thinking about on and off for years. Adonissus, how many times have we talked about it?
Oh, it is beautiful.
I ought to be the adventurous one, and there I was, shooting down your wonderful idea in flames. Why don't we go there for the weekend, have a little recce? And if you like it as much as I do, we could think about making it more permanent.
You mean move there? Leave Weatherfield?
Weatherfield and all those small-minded people. Give ourselves a proper chance of happiness.
Ma'am?
What's going on?
No, nothing. Me and Lewis are going for a break at the weekend. Greece. Just for a couple of days.
And Coronation Street will be back in half an hour.